The pros and cons of buying or selling first. Hi, my name is Weiss. I'm a real estate agent with over 25 years experience in the property market. The biggest question whether to buy or sell first that you must carefully consider when you decide to move from your current home to another. If you buy first, you are assured of a home no matter how quickly you can sell your current property. And it's been happening over the past few years, that's why there's a shortage of properties. But you could also use the equity in the current home towards the new purchase. But if this isn't enough, you'll need to go into bridging finance. So buying first gives you the freedom to take your home or your time in choosing your new home. There is no rush because you should have the upper hand when it comes to negotiating the price. But the selling price of your current home is unknown and untested, which could leave you with a price gap to finance, so be careful. If you have taken a bridging finance, you may be forced to conclude the sales in a less time, opting for a lower price to conclude the transaction. If you sell first, finance should not present a problem because you are a cashed-up buyer. Having sold already, you know just how much you can spend on the new home. There are no time constraints, so you have the upper hand in price negotiations. However, once you sell, you may be pushed to find a new home quickly, so don't panic. The worst comes to worst, you rent. This will reduce the negotiating power, and if you can't close the deal quickly, you may have to rent for a while, adding to your cost. If a property prices go up between the sales and the purchase of your old and a new home, you may pay more to purchase than you have sold. But in this market today, where auction clearances are down, in some areas in the country, but particularly in Sydney, take away the eastern suburbs, which is a unique market, I would recommend you to sell first. Perhaps you can even have a longer settlement period, which will give you enough time to buy. But always gauge the market by having to look how many similar properties to yours are currently being on offer on the market. If you have a choice, then you know that when you're deciding to sell your property, you will be in a competitive market trying to find a buyer, and that will force the price down. It's the same thing applies if you're looking to buy anything as well. If it's hard to find a property and there are too many buyers out there, the price goes up. If it's hard to find a property, you are in a competitive environment. So take your time because it's too risky in this market. We've seen the last 7 years a huge price increase. And we all know in real estate that's when auction clearances are down, the market could quite easily tip. And if you're in that cycle and you got a bridging finance, it is a very risky position to be in. So my recommendation, have your money cashed up first, sell. If you have to rent, rent. Otherwise, good luck. My name is Weiss.